Welcome to this episode of Bridal Extravaganza TV. Twice a year, thousands of bright-eyed brides head on down to the George R. Brown looking to plan their perfect wedding. And a very few of them will be featured on Bridal Extravaganza TV. On today's show, we join Layne as she tastes the delectable treats at Cafe Natalie. And Lauren, our new billboard bride, has a fabulous time at her photo shoot at one of Houston's hottest new venues. Looking for a honeymoon? Look no further than Cabo San Lucas. Esperanza's Auberge Resort is open and ready for business. Or enjoy the rich history on the island of Puerto Rico. Sit back and enjoy Bridal Extravaganza TV.
Looking for a unique gift for a special bride to be in your life? The Ultimate Wedding Box by the Bridal Extravaganza Show is the perfect idea to help any bride with the wedding planning journey. Whether you buy one box or surprise her with a new one each month, any bride would be thrilled with the products inside.
With years of experience in the bridal industry, the creators of the Ultimate Wedding Box have included essentials that every bride will need throughout the process.
This surprise box will be sent to her house each month, and it'll be an exciting treat for her.
For more information about the Ultimate Wedding Box or to buy a subscription, log on to bridesubscriptionbox.com or call 281-340-7777.
I met Andy Ingram on a mission trip with our church in Chicago. He had just graduated from high school. I still had a year left, and his parents actually forced him to go on this trip. They kind of said, "You're going," and he was like, "All right, it's a free trip to Chicago." And throughout the week, we had been at different sites. They split us up into teams, and then one day we kind of just ended up at the same place, and we were doing some yard work for this pastor. And so we were told to bring gloves, and so I was getting, sticks and stuff and bringing it over to the guys for them to chop it up smaller. And then this one random dude just started making fun of my gardening gloves. And because they were white leather and pink, and he told me they looked like golf clubs. And I was like, who is this dude? Like, I've never seen him before, and he's being so mean to me. So that's how we met. And it was love ever since, I guess. I still had a year left of high school, and he graduated and went to Texas A&M and was in the Corps. And I went off to Australia for 4 months, and then after that we kind of rekindled everything. So it's been 3.5 years now that we've been together. I had told my now fiance that I was going to a concert, kind of just mentioned it on Facebook because I knew that he was in College Station. And he was like, "Oh my gosh, I love that guy." And so we went to the concert, and he knew everything, every song by heart. And I was like, wow, like I thought I was a diehard fan, but no, he's a diehard fan. I was really impressed. Well, come a few months later, once we'd been dating for a while, he admits to me that before I had posted on Facebook, he had no idea who Wade Bowen was. And he had looked up all the songs, knew them by heart just to impress me, but in turn, I was really impressed with him. So it was just a really funny story. So we went to Europe on a cruise. He just graduated, and he wanted to do something big because, once you start work, I guess you don't really have time like that to take off anymore. So we went to Europe, and we were in Positano, Italy, actually. And I thought it might happen while we were on the cruise, but I wasn't sure. I thought it might happen on my birthday because my birthday was also during the trip, or in Venice, because I thought Venice would be a really nice place. Like on a gondola, I could totally see it. But we were in Positano on the Amalfi Coast, and our tour guide was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take y'all to this beautiful hotel, get some really awesome pictures." And I didn't think anything of it. So he was like shaking in the car, I noticed, and I was like, "Why are you shaking?" And he was just like, "Oh, I just have to go to the bathroom," because he always has to go to the bathroom. So I didn't think anything of it. And then we get out and we kind of get schlepped along, just us two, get in this elevator, and then there's this beautiful view, and we get out of it. And he was like, "Let's take a picture." And he was trying to find somebody. I was like, "Don't worry, I have my selfie stick." He's like, no, that's not gonna work. And then before I know it, he's down on one knee and pops a ring out. So it was magical. It was like a fairy tale. The planning, it's just beginning really. I mean, I found a dress the other day, so that was exciting, and we're looking at venues, seriously considering a few. But we still have like a year and a half. We're not gonna get married till like November 2016. So we don't feel like we're in any rush. We just wanna make sure that we're making the right decisions. So we're at Cafe Natalie today, and this is a place that catered my sister's wedding. And so when we were thinking about catering, they came to the forefront of our mind, and we were like, we'll definitely have to go taste them for ourselves and see what options they have that might work for my wedding.
This is Lorette Veris. For more information about Bridal Extravaganza TV, log on to www.bes-tv.com. I mean, let's face it, if there's a bad meal, everybody remembers. That's why Layne is meeting with the chefs at Cafe Natalie. She'll taste all the options and then she'll decide just the menu that's perfect for her guests.
Hi Lois, hi Layne. Welcome to our tasting. Hopefully we're hungry today. We have a lot of great menu items for you to try. So the way this process will work is we're gonna act like you're at any fine dining establishment. We'll start off with the hors d'oeuvres, salad, and then finish off with your sides and entrees. The plates will be brought out family style. It's meant to be shared. I generally think that works best for tasting. And while you're tasting all the items, if you have any comments, feedback, please let us know, because we all are a full customized caterer, so we're willing to kind of make any adjustments you need. More salt, more spice, you know, change the temperature, we can definitely accommodate it. So any kind of general questions for me before the food starts?
I don't have any. We're just hungry.
Well, we'll start with the first course that's coming right now.
Awesome,
Thank you. The first item you see is our bulgogi on a jalapeno Johnny cake, and it's topped with a kimchi slaw and then a sriracha aioli. Then the very next plate, it's a caramel, apple, and goat cheese wrapped in a filo beggar's purse. The third dish right here is asparagus wrapped in Asiago and a filo dough. The fourth dish is a spicy pulled pork empanada, and the very last item is our chicken teriyaki with peanut sauce. Please enjoy. All right.
What would you like to try?
That one. Do you want to try it with me?
Gosh, which one? Take two of them. How was it?
Very good.
Yeah.
Really well as an hors d'oeuvre.
A lot of times when you're you're putting them together in the menu, you don't necessarily have to think about it as staying within one trend. So if you want to do your main meal as an Italian style meal, during cocktail hour, you don't really have to serve Italian hors d'oeuvres. It's actually, you know, from our feedback from the guests attending, they like it when it's variety. And that's, you know, that you can kind of see the dining trends moving towards that, you know, more eclectic style menus and different dining options.
You picked this one, didn't you?
I think I did.
Yep. Which is your favorite so far?
I don't know. This is really good, and that was really good.
I love that. How many hors d'oeuvres do people normally provide for the guests?
With the hors d'oeuvres, we include one in the package to include it, but I feel like the sweet spot is to serve 3.
Okay.
That sounds good.
So what we have is, this is the loaded baked potato soup, as garnished with a little bit of sour cream, bacon bits, cheddar, and a little diamond. And then for the salad, you have a Boston bib salad, also known as butter lettuce. It's tossed in our lemon vinaigrette. It's cherry tomatoes, house-made cranberries, house roasted nuts, and carrots and cherry tomatoes. Please enjoy.
Thank you. You picked
This is so cute. I know.
The bacon's good. Mm-hmm. Very cool. You chose well.
Thank you. You like salad.
I love the salad. Winner chicken dinner. Oh, look at this. Oh, you're gonna love that. It looks delicious. Thank you. Wow, that's beautiful.
The sauce on the top is a bordelaise reduction, and the white sauce is our horseradish cream, but it has a little bit of apple in it, and the green is our chimichurri. Bon appetit.
Which you're not a fan of, though. Do you like horseradish sauce? It doesn't need it. Do you like that? I do. Very much.
So we just had an awesome time today. The food was awesome. My mom was super glad that I was able to bring her because my fiance wasn't able to be here. I think Cafe Natalie is definitely high up on our list.
The tasting went really well. Lois and Layne really enjoyed their menu, and we're going to meet a second time to finalize their menu. They were great to have in for the tasting, great personality, and they really enjoyed the food.
Some of Houston's hottest vendors were brought together today at one of the newest venues in town to create the perfect fairy tale photo shoot for our billboard bride, Lauren.
The gowns that we selected today for the billboard bride to wear for all of the shoots that we're doing have a variety of looks. We're going to have fun and frilly with lots of ruffles and a very blinged belt, a long sleeve, fully beaded gown with a gorgeous low dipping back. One of the gowns that she will use for the billboard shoot is from Sophia Tolley. The train and the beadwork in the train with the sequin design is fantastic. We feel that we've chosen things that are very exciting and looks to cover everything that a bride is searching for that special day. Brides come to Ventura's Bridal Fashions because of the enormous selection of all types of gowns and fashions, the latest trends from boho to bling. We want them to feel warm fuzzies and very welcome when they come into our store. Customer service is the primary reason that brides come to Ventura's for the very best experience. Be sure and see us at Ventura's Bridal Fashions.
We met with our billboard bride, Lauren Cantu, and Lauren's dream wedding would to be married in a Cinderella's castle. The venue and her dream brought us here today. I talked to the vendors and said, just think Cinderella, think fantasy, and that's what we've done today. I have partnered with a wonderful floral team brought into my company named Blythe & Co., so they're a part of a splendid event. We chose the colors today because our bride loves the lavenders and the pinks and the ivory, and those would be the colors that she would have chosen had she had her fantasy wedding. And we just created beautiful roses and orchids and hydrangeas and made very over-the-top fantasy flowers for the day. A Splendid event is a full-service planning and day of coordination event planning company. We also now, of course, offer florals, design, and linens. We've expanded out to a specialty of something that we call Best Day Ever. We realize that every bride wants to plan her own wedding, but she doesn't want to coordinate it, and she does not want to work on the day of her wedding. So we now have 10 employees that will just come out and do your day of, and we call that Best Day Ever by a Splendid Event. Brides can reach me by calling a Splendid Event. Our number is 832-814-4019.
So today we're doing the Billboard Bride, and the first look that we did is a very vintage, big waves, big hair, because who doesn't love big hair in Texas? And I'm going for a very classic look. Effortless on the eyes, very natural, but giving a nice bold statement with the lips. Right now the trends that we're seeing is going to be a nice natural glow on the skin, a lot of just a natural dewy glow, shimmer on the cheekbones, on the eyes as well. Mostly we're going to see a lot of color on the lips, including corals, peaches, pinks, and a lot of red as well. But everything else is going to be very natural. Simple Beauty Artistry offers hair services, hair styling, traditional makeup, airbrush makeup, spray tanning, and we do add on clip-on extensions as well for any occasion. When a bride comes to me, I like for them to look at pictures on Pinterest, online, Google, what they see kind of trending, and have a really good idea of what they're wanting. That way we kind of sit and narrow down the look that they want to make sure it fits their personality and the overall look that they're trying to accomplish. I always like to make sure that my brides do understand that what they're also seeing is highly edited. It's pictures that have filters on them or have some kind of touch-up. So we want to make sure we keep it in the realm of actual reality and what their expectations are to look for that day. Brides can reach me at simplebeautyartistry.com, myra.makeupartist@yahoo.com, and my number is 832-276-8668.
Well, we've been doing this for 10 years. We're a husband and wife photo team. What we like to do is capture the whole day. We love to pose, do some suggested posing, and also let you enjoy the day and just capture it behind the scenes as well. Today's photo shoot is here at Souci. It's a beautiful location. And we're working with Lauren. She's our Billboard bride. She is taking direction very well. She's doing amazing with all our pictures. She's a natural. She takes direction really, really well, and she even gives us her own ideas. Right now, what we're seeing more of is bridal sessions. I think the brides are conscious that the day of the wedding goes by so fast, so they want to be able to take their time and model their beautiful gowns. And so they like to get us before the wedding, at least 2 to 3 months before the wedding, and pick one of their favorite locations and go out and photograph them. Brides can reach us through our website, annaivanphoto.com, or by calling us at 281-615-6048.
For today, we use the Pantone colors, pastel looking pinks and blues, and customize it together to fit one big branding suit to where it's the invitation. We could make the save the date. We have the RSVP cards, table numbers, menus, programs, anything to correlate with the venue, and set it up and display everywhere. My Urban Invites is a great place to go because it's custom made, and so we get to customize it to fit your style and your color. You should not email your invitations or to invite anybody. It'd be better off if you do it hands-on or have somebody make it for you, but definitely no emailing. It's more personal whenever you send it out. You can reach My Urban Invites at myurbaninvites.com. We're on social media, Instagram, Facebook. You can look us up.
Edible Designs by Jessie has been in business for about 18 years. We only do wedding cakes and groom's cakes, and we do have a lot of different ideas for brides to come. We work by appointment only. We can create something really nice for the size to accommodate the number of guests that they're gonna have. We can play with a lot of fake tears or a lot of separations and stuff like that to make different impacts on the cakes.
Souci Ballroom is a kind of designed for a party of at least 250 people and up. We can hold up to 900 people, and we have an outdoor gazebo with outdoor seating and outdoor facility. It's simple, but it's really elegant. It has lots of chandelier. We can change the color of the chandelier to the color of your theme. This chandelier, as far as I know, is the largest one in the state of Texas. It's over 16 feet in diameter, and it took 2 people tirelessly working 2 weeks to put it together. Everybody who walks through that door, the first thing they really see, they have that awe effect. Their jaw drops that wow. Please call us for an appointment. We'll be more than happy to give you a private tour and try to answer all the questions you have.
So I went to the Bridal Extravaganza. I entered a contest, got a free veil, and then once I entered, I got an email, said, hey, you're a finalist. So then submit your story and some pictures, and I did. And then I got another email and said, okay, we'll come do an interview. I was like, is this real? And they were like, okay, yeah, okay, come in. So I went and I sat down at Ventura Bridal Shop, and I just kind of told my story, and it was like really quick and easy. And then a couple days later, get a phone call saying, hey, you're the Billboard bride. I feel like certain things are just like meant to be. And winning this was like one of those once in a lifetime opportunity, and being able to be here and taking all these pictures that probably would never happen. I would tell anyone, you never know. It could happen. It could happen to me.
This is Lorette Veris. For more information about Bridal Extravaganza TV, log on to www.bes-tv.com. At the southern tip of the Baja California Peninsula is the Land's End Rock Formation, also known as the Arc de los Cabos. Here, the calm waters of the Sea of Cortez meet the raging Pacific Ocean. Just down the beach at the newly remodeled Esperanza and Auberge Resort, all 57 rooms have ocean views. The casitas are better than ever with new flooring, canopy beds, floor-to-ceiling windows that completely open up to the balcony, double shower with full bathtub, and more.
You'll want to order a spa room. That's right, that way you can have your own private jacuzzi on your balcony.
The lounge bar is a great place to congregate after pool time to make plans for dinner. Directly overlooking the ocean's edge, this cantina serves appetizers and specialty cocktails. In the evening, entertainment complements an extensive tequila and cigar menu. Esperanza's signature restaurant, Cocina del Mar, is known for its exquisite fresh fish and seafood specialties. Revive your body at the spa at Esperanza. Men and women have separate soaking pools, steam caves, and waterfalls in an intimate garden setting. Couples congregate in the relaxation lounge where they enjoy refreshing waters and snacks. Choose from a variety of aguas fresca, made to order with native fruits and botanicals. There's never more than one wedding on property at a time. Most are small and intimate. With 57 rooms, it's easy to buy out the entire resort. The chef loves to meet with Esperanza brides and create custom menus just for them. While we were visiting, a lucky bride was serving pan-seared sea bass, grilled tenderloin, and vegetable lasagna. Decorating for a reception is a breeze. A few flowers and some soft linens complete a bride's vision. Imagine a wedding at Esperanza as grand as this? It can happen. Book your dream wedding or honeymoon today. The Spaniards spent nearly 300 years fortifying Old San Juan with giant walls. Access to the city was gained through 5 gates. Every night at 6 p.m., the gates were closed. If you were on the wrong side of the gate, you stayed there till morning. Inside the walls was a bustling city with shops, restaurants, and markets lining the blue cobblestone streets. Churches were erected, and it was standard practice for Spanish nobles to arrive in the harbor, walk through the main gate and up the hill to the church, and thank the Lord for the safe journey. After 400 years, Spain finally lost Puerto Rico during the Spanish-American War. Old San Juan is amazing. Most of the city is surrounded by the original walls, and the cobblestone streets still shine blue and are lined with thriving businesses. You can stand outside the main gate on the dock and look up at the walls stretching around the city. Restaurants serve up authentic mofongo, that's mashed fried plantains with broth, herbs, and shrimp, chicken, beef, or vegetables. And you can have a pina colada at the bar that invented them. Looking for easy access to Old San Juan, the Condado Plaza Hilton is less than 5 minutes from the city. It offers great ocean views and access to a private beach. It's also connected to the bay, where you can enjoy water sports such as kayaking and stand-up paddleboarding. This hotel offers the best of all worlds: stunning interiors, great dining, activities, and access to all of the wonders of Old San Juan. Perched high up on a bluff in eastern Puerto Rico sits the El Conquistador Resort. On the terrace, you can sit back, enjoy a refreshing beverage, and view the Virgin Islands scattered throughout the Caribbean. The El Conquistador property is huge. It's over 500 acres, and once you get there, there's just no reason to leave. 23 restaurants and bars serve everything from grab-and-go cuisine to world-class steaks at Chops Steakhouse. To help navigate the bluffs, a tram system that looks like a cross between elevators and gondolas angles from top to bottom. The beach is on a private island. A large ferry loops between the island and the resort every hour. Activities include hiking, kayaking, and stand-up paddleboarding. Be sure to say hello to the iguanas. If you like lying by the pool, you're in luck. There are 7 pools throughout the resort. The Coqui Water Park is not for wimps. The slides will get your adrenaline running. One has a 40-foot drop. You can experience elevation changes over 200 feet on the Arthur Hills Design Championship Golf Course. After an adventurous day, you can work out the kinks at the Waldorf Astoria Spa. The El Conquistador has it all: views, fun, and activities for all ages, and excellent luxury accommodations. Puerto Rico is an American territory, so you don't need a passport, foreign currency, or a translator to get around. Thanks for joining us for Bridal Extravaganza TV. If you're a bride-to-be and you would like to be featured on our show, head on down to the George R. Brown to the Bridal Extravaganza. Our scouting agents will be on hand. They'll be interviewing couples. Who knows? Yours might be the next wedding that's featured on our show. This is Lorette Veras. Thank you.